Hey guys! I actually posted on time, so in your face. This video is gonna be a little bit different. I talk a lot in my videos about high school Jessie. I tell you guys how much of a mess she was, how much she was just a little bit too much. But I never mentioned Jessie before high school. Like, we never talk about that. I want you guys to know how I came to be the person that I am today, which is, which is all of this. And I don't know how or why, but my mom came across my first grade reading and math journal the other day, and I wanted to do like a live reading with you guys so I can react to it with you. Before I begin reading the journal, I just want to let you guys know that this video is sponsored. Hallelujah! Yes, you heard me right. We got sponsored. The app Cooking Craze is sponsoring this video, and I just need to tell you guys about this app because seriously, I am addicted to it. And that's not even a joke. I'm not just saying that because I'm sponsored. I am addicted to it. I've always been a sucker for cooking games. I don't know what it is, but I have not been able to stop playing this game, which is very helpful because all I do other than film and edit videos is just lay in bed. So like, I really need something to take up my time. And Cooking Craze is that thing. Basically, what this game is a brand new game that's available on iOS, Android, and Amazon stores. I'm gonna leave the links to where you can find this down below, so make sure to check that out when you're done with this video. And the concept of the game is you're an experienced chef and you're traveling the world, okay? And as you travel the world, you're coming across different types of cuisine and you're preparing food for your customers. But not all customers are the same, okay? Customers want different stuff. So it's really testing your time management skills because you have a certain amount of time to get all the orders correct. What makes this game super unique is the tap gameplay. Instead of the typical like touching and sliding mechanic, this game does more of a tap and drag type of situation. You need to play it to understand what I'm saying. But yeah, it's more of a tap and drag than a slide, okay? And you know what they say about tapping? Once you tap, you never go back. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. All of the gameplay is super fast and exciting. You get to stack up combos, you're racing the timer. As you pass the different donut levels, which I just absolutely love the name of, I mean donut levels? My entire life is a donut level. You get to travel to New York City, Paris, Rome, all these great places. Anyway, thank you Cooking Craze for sponsoring this video. Guys, please check out this game. Links are gonna be down below. You're not gonna regret it. Super addicting game. And yeah, that's it for that. So let's move on to reading first grade Jessie's journal. I don't know what possessed me to not wear contacts for this video, but I just hope I can read this. Correction, I hope I can read this and not go cross-eyed. For those of you that have been watching me for a long time, you know that me being cross-eyed is like an actual issue and I don't want to talk about it. So this was around when I was 6 or 7 years old. The years were 1999 and 2000. I don't know if you guys can see because I really wash myself out in these videos and this is falling apart. Oh my god, how sad. But every single entry has a picture that goes along with it and I love that because I just see what was like in my brain at that time. Anyway, we're gonna start on September 3rd, 1999, okay? All right. I like the cricket and I like the whale. Do you guys want to know how I spelled whale? Here it is. You're welcome. And I like the thirk. I don't know. And put it all together and you've got me. Wow, that was a good ending. Like, what does that even mean? But like also iconic. I use willpower when I have dessert. My mom says no, and I don't eat my dessert. I wait till I finish my dinner. Then my mom says, good girl. I was such a little liar. My parents had to fight with me literally every single time I ate because I didn't want to eat real food. I just wanted to eat candy. So they would tell me you have to finish your food and then you get candy or you don't get any of it if you don't eat your food. That happened every single time I ate, so I don't know where I got the balls to say I have willpower. I guess this entry was like a question that our teacher asked us to answer. And the question was, how do you think Victoria and Sam will share the cookies? And I said, by making more cookies with their grandma. I love how I didn't even rack my brain for a second. Like, well, they could share it if they break the cookie in half. I'm like, no. Just make more cookies. This one looks like I painted myself in a coffin, which of course you can't see because it is just a river of white here, but that's what it looks like. And this entry says, my favorite hiding place is under the blanket, but it is also hot because I put the blanket on top of me. Very interesting, Jessie. By the way, if I'm reading it weird or if I sound weird, it's because I put periods in the most random places in these entries I cannot even understand. I mean, I know, give me a break, I was only in first grade, but I feel like I should have known more in first grade. Like, why was I stupid? Ooh, this one is very long. I mean, the whole page. Here we go, guys. Let's go on this journey with first grade Jessie. I tell the next door neighbors to keep their music down. Liar. No, you did not do that. I have hated confrontation since I escaped my mother's womb. There's no way way in hell, in first grade, I went to my next door neighbor's house and told them to keep their music down. Anyway, they did, and so that way I can go to sleep, and when I tell my brother that it is time for bed, he says, yes, it is. And then we have peace and quiet so we could go to bed, and we saw our mom and dad asleep, and then we hear our dog barking, so we can't go to sleep. We go to our mom's and dad's room, and they are awake, so then we try to tell them something, but they say, what is that noise? And we said, the truth. Oh my god, that is so deep. Like, what's that noise? It's the truth. That's the end of that story, so that was actually pretty good. Good job, Jessie. I don't know how this entry that I just read was from April 18th, 2000, but then the entry on the next page is November 9th, 1999. Like, what? I don't know. Anyway, this one says, I add or subtract when I play this game. The game I play is tic-tac-toe. You don't have to add or subtract at all when you play tic-tac-toe. This is why I failed math so many times. I hope when my teacher saw this, she like corrected me and said like, Jessie, come here, please. I just want to let you know it was a great journal entry, but you don't actually have to subtract or add when you're playing tic-tac-toe. Because if she didn't say anything, she was not doing her job correctly. I needed help. Ooh, another long one. It says, if I found a bear sitting on a truck, I would say, why are you crying? What? And then he would say, I'm lost. And then I'll say, don't worry, I'll help. So the bear and I go in a big building and go upstairs, and when we go to the last floor, the bear got a telescope, and then we look down and then we see Bear's home. And that's how we found Bear's home. Okay, wait, that's kind of genius. I mean, theoretically, I should not be conversing with a bear, but like, the concept is actually pretty good. I was a genius. Oh, this one's riveting. It says, reading is important because reading is important because books. Then there's a picture of me with a book. Dear David McPhail, I really like the story of Lost. It is very nice story. And then I put a picture of a guy with an arrow saying that's David McPhail. Who is David McPhail? When I see Lost, I think of the TV show Lost, but it couldn't have been that because that did not exist back then. Someone find out who David McPhail is. I need to know. This was another entry where the teacher asked us to answer a question, and it said, what would you buy at a garbage sale? No, what? I'm pretty sure I meant garage sale, but I definitely wrote garbage sale. What would you buy at a garage sale for 14 cents? How many pennies and nickels would you use? My answer was 2 nickels and 4 pennies. I will buy a snack because when you are hungry, you eat. I mean, I have no complaints with that answer. This one has a picture of a cone, and it says, a cone is my favorite shape because it tells me of ice cream. Why was I always thinking about food? The question that the teacher asked was, why do we measure? And first grade Jessie says, things that we buy all have sizes, but we don't know the sizes that they are, so you have to measure. I mean, it's so stupid, but like, it's so true. And that is it. That is all I have in this treasure of a journal. I don't know if it's just me, but I look at these entries and I don't know. I don't think these are normal answers for a first grader, are they? Anyway, I hope you guys got a little laugh out of this video. I know it's super random, but I saw this and I was like, you know what? This could be a cute idea. So I did it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel because I put out new videos every Tuesday and Saturday, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye!